Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the winners of 10 straight, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Tigers will kick this away to get us going. Returner decides to fair catch this. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Can he reach the end zone? And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass. It's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the
end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll run it here. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. He hands it to the back. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
You get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice game.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here, because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, it doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Plays bottled up, and the football is loose. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Chris, this play had a chance for big yards. The defense got upfield. The timing was great. And the quarterback puts the ball in the money.
The receiver, I think, takes his eye off the ball, looks upfield to make a play after the catch, and puts the ball on the ground.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He lets it go on the move. Grab down the middle. It's man. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And the Sock were able to bring him down quickly.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Grab near the sticks. It's Bray. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And the point after is right down the middle. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Trying to extend the play. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Running back has it on the screen now. And they bring him down. Blocker is not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Gray. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Clemson.
They need less than a yard for a 1st down. They'll go for it on 4th. And they'll give it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
How about this, Chris? Man-to-man coverage with help over the top with the free safety. You become much more confident knowing that you have help behind you. They kind of trail the receiver here, knowing that somebody over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what they did. The safety...
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Deep shot, caught out of the 20. You're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. For the big fellas, Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Quarterback's got it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across the 40. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He stays alive. Looks like he's going to run it. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. First and goal, handoff. And they've got him.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. 3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Running a quarterback sneak here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they get set now to try the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. Gets loose now and heads downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. And after 3, we are all tied up.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the back gets the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Here we go on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Notre Dame. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Catch made on the right side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time, and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down to score late in the game. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.